Welcome back to our channel. And in this video, we are going to do a deep dive around the housing market to the surrounding counties of Charlotte, North Carolina. Not just any counties, we're going to look at the 4 surrounding South Carolina counties, including York County, Lancaster, Chester, and Chesterfield counties, all in South Carolina. And in this video, we're going to break down the numbers and discuss the challenges and reveal the potential opportunities for both buyers and sellers in this market. Stay tuned for valuable insights. And spoiler alert, you can get some excellent deals in those 4 counties. Stick around. What's going on, family? If you're curious about the real estate scene here in Mecklenburg County and the surrounding Charlotte areas, this is the place for you, because I've got some exciting data to share with you, and it's not all black and white. So stick around, because we're going to dive into it and get to the nitty gritty as to why some areas you might want to consider, even if you were previously against it. I'll show you what's really going on in these housing markets. But first, before we dive into it, please do me a huge favor, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and share this video with friends and colleagues. And remember, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest right here in the Carolinas, reach out to my team and I. The number is somewhere on the screen, and it is definitely in the description below, as well as our email address and our website. Let's dive right into it. In the 4-county region in South Carolina, they saw a 5.5% drop in home sales compared to this time last year. Now, we're looking at August numbers. September numbers haven't quite come out yet, but we've seen a drop in home sales year over year. So while it is 5.5%, it's only about 30-something homes. But what those numbers don't point out is the impressive 18.1% increase compared to July of 2023. So in 1 month, home sales went up 18.1%, even with the interest rates going up and being at or above 7%. We had an 18.1% increase in home sales from the previous month. Now, this is the first time we've seen that big of a spike since May. And I believe the reason why we're seeing or saw such a spike in those numbers is because homes are more affordable the further you move from Charlotte proper. So when you get to the outskirts of Charlotte proper, you go to York County, Lancaster County, Chester, Chesterfield County, homes are more reasonably priced and you can get more bang for your buck. And what I didn't mention is that it's also more affordable if you're owner occupied, because you pay less property taxes in South Carolina. So that's why I believe you've seen an increase in those numbers month over month, because as interest rates go up and stay high for a longer period of time, when you look at the value proposition, those counties, those 4 counties that I mentioned, are a good value and a more reasonable or sensible option for families getting started. So we talked about closed sales. Now let's talk about pending sales for August 2023. We witnessed a 9.1% decline compared to the same month last year. Now, that's only 57 fewer contracts, but just like closed sales, the month over month numbers didn't look as bad. They were only down 0.2% from July of 2023. So that's just a drop of 2 contracts or less compared to July of 2023. Now let's move on to new listings. The challenge with this housing market is there's just not enough new listings coming to market. So we're having a challenge with inventory. Now, compared to August of 2022, we saw a modest 5.8% dip with 710 new homes hitting the market. But the exciting part is that compared to July of 2023, meaning just the month before, there was 54 more homes that came to the market. Now, if you're familiar with the area, it's more than likely that those 54 new homes or new listings were actually new construction homes that came to market. Every builder, just about every major builder, can be found in one of those 4 counties. And when I, as a real estate agent and a real estate investor, think about where is the up and coming areas, where's the most bang for your buck, I tend to follow 2 things, well, 3 things. One, I look and see where is there any new Starbucks. You see, Starbucks and also Walmart. Starbucks and Walmart, yes, they sell coffee and sell goods, but more than that, they're real estate investors. They have the largest amount of real estate than just about any other business in our country. So they do the data when they're tracking, okay, where is demographic shifting so they can put an establishment, a store in that area. So I look and see, is there a Walmart nearby? Has it been open recently? Is there a Starbucks nearby? Has that been open recently? And after those two, what I look at is new builders. Are there new builders building in a certain area and where are they going? Because again, they've already done the research for you. They know where the demographic shifts are coming. So you can either get on this train early or you can show up late and pay much more. And in terms of these four counties, York County, Lancaster County, Chester, and Chesterfield County, South Carolina, like I said, all the builders are there. They've done the research. That is where population shift is occurring and going. So I believe it's wise to jump on that train and get there before it becomes more unaffordable, just like Charlotte proper. And I'm not just telling you this. I actually moved to York County, South Carolina, over a year and a half ago. I saw this data, I saw what was happening, and I jumped on it. So I don't get in front of this camera talking to you about some hypothetical or theorized things. I actually talk to you about things that I'm willing to put into practice myself. And I can tell you, within the past year and a half, my home has appreciated greatly, significantly, because I saw the shift and where it was going. Now, back to the 710 new homes hitting the market or new listings hitting the market in August of 2023. That is the highest number this year for inventory. Now, that can be seen as a good thing and a bad thing. Me helping buyers, that is a good thing. That means that will hopefully cause prices to remain relatively steady because there's more competition, more things on the market. And then for you sellers, that just means you have to be wise when you're pricing your properties because you don't want to price it too aggressively if the person or the buyers can go just around the corner and get something very similar for a more reasonable price. But it is very exciting for this area because August of 2023 set the record for the highest number of closed sales and new listings, again, for this year. Now, I told you, the housing market has been struggling a little bit because of inventory. Well, we just set the record for this year in new listings. And hopefully that could be a trend, although I don't foresee it happening going into the fall and winter, but I can hope, right? Now let's talk about money, the dollars and cents. The median sales price dropped slightly by 3.3% year over year, and it came in at $394,000, actually just above that. But here's the twist. August 2023 marked the fourth consecutive month over month increase in median sale price. So even as interest rates have been going up, the sales price, the median sale price has also been going up. And that even further bolsters my point when I tell you that people are moving further out from the city center to more affordable homes. So because more people are competing for these homes, it's driving the price up. So while the median sale price decreased, the average sales price in the four-county region actually saw a slight increase of almost 2%, 1.9% to be exact, to $452,000, setting a record for recent years. Now, compared to July of 2023, it jumped 3.4%, the average sales price in those four counties. Now, sellers, please hear me out. Sellers, when you put your home on the market and it's reasonably priced or priced reasonably to the market, you get 99.3% of the asking price if it is priced correctly to begin with. So please reach out to my team if you want expert consultation and how to price and position your property so it can sell for the most money in the shortest amount of time. Now, moving on to inventory. In regards to inventory, there's just 1.5 months of supply of homes. So that indicates that it's very much a seller's market still. Here in a balanced market, you have anywhere from about 4 to 6 months supply. So it's pretty tight. There's not enough inventory to meet demand, and the demand is growing as more and more people move outside the city center. Days on market has gone up almost 35%. Now, when you use percentages, it's easy to be jaded. When I say it went up 35%, in actuality, the days on market went from 20 days in August 2022 to 27 days in August of 2023. So it's still a very short period of time to have your home on the market. So if you're a seller, please be patient. Yes, it is up 35%, but it is still under 30 days. And if you ask me, anything under 90 days is a seller's market. Now let's do a quick breakdown of the individual counties in South Carolina. Chester County witnessed an incredible 22.2% increase in home sales. Pending contract activities also went up almost 67%. Now, new listings increased by a staggering 137%. Again, I told you there's a lot more new construction in these areas. So you're going to see new listings go up significantly year over year. And you have to listen to the clues. Follow what the big boys are doing. Follow what the builders are doing. Follow what Walmart is doing. Follow what Starbucks are doing. And more times than not, they will not lead you astray. Now, Lancaster County saw a decrease in home sales, but had a modest drop in pending sales. New listing activity slightly declined. See, they had a large community by one of the biggest builders here in the country finally close out. So that doesn't surprise me. That community sold a lot of homes last year and it closed out. They finished selling in that community. So it's only right that home sales would decline. Also, inventory dropped significantly in Lancaster County. Now let's talk about the county I live in, York County, South Carolina. Now, York County saw a slight uptick in home sales, but a decline in contract activity and new listings. And that makes sense. Home sales would go up, but in this higher interest rate environment, contract activity, homes that go pending, would actually come down because less people can afford the higher priced homes. See, York County includes Lake Wiley. It also includes Fort Mill and Tega Cay. Now, if you're not familiar with York County has some of the best public schools here in our country. So it's a very desirable area. And because so, prices tend to be a little bit higher. And on that note, prices did increase modestly year over year. So there you have it. That is the real estate breakdown, the scene of the counties around Charlotte and Mecklenburg County, the counties in South Carolina. Now, as you see, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but if you're looking for a great opportunity, these counties are worth considering because you can get more bang for your buck and you'll be first or one of the early adopters before it gets oversaturated and prices just go through the roof. I'm Sir Ashley, your real estate advisor. Talk soon.